And what made it memorable that you're still a fan today?
Just how crazy it was.
The Hell in the Cell match.
Hell in the Cell match.
Hell in the Cell.
Definitely probably the Hell in the Cell from King of the Ring 1998.
Oh, it's Hell in the Cell too. Like, it's a very easy answer to be honest.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot today. Well, what's your favorite Mick persona?
Probably Dude Love, because no fat guy, unattractive guy, overweight guy, that's fat twice, thinks he's attractive.
Mine probably is Cactus Jack.
Why is that?
I just think because he's more out of there and he's more of a crazy character.
Tell us a little bit more about your show, your wrestling show, and how wrestling's changed since X Days.
Extreme Pro Wrestling Radio, it's a fun show, we have a good time. We talk all things professional wrestling, and we usually talk dirt, what storylines are happening in WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, and the indie scenes.
So you got this chair sign that's one of the coolest items I've seen here today.
Pretty excited.
Tell me a little bit about it and why you wanted to get this sign.
Well, I've been eyeing it all week on their Facebook page, and actually I said to myself, well, if there's still a chair there when I get there Saturday, I'll buy it, you know, so
It was meant to
turned
be.
out. Yeah.
Do you know, so when you were approached for autographs while you were in character, did you sign as Mick or did you sign as that character's?
Well, you have to go back a few years, several years, like up until the late 1990s, you would almost always be in character if you were in public. You know, and if I was Mankind, I would show up as Mankind. I'd have the mask on, the suit. People expected you to be in character. Now it would seem kind of silly, but I just show up as myself, and then I can be anyone that they want me to be.
So when you were in character, did you have different autographs for the different characters?
For a while, the autograph as Mankind, the original Mankinds were a little shakier, and then they just kind of, I tend to write with like the loops, which would make me artistic. You know, people don't realize wrestling. You know, it's kind of a bizarre, abstract art form.
Were there any storylines that you ever refused to do because they were too dangerous or?
I think it would be the opposite. There were ideas I suggested to WWE that they turned down because they liked me alive. Yeah. It turns out that they cared about my status as a living being.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right.
Did you have a favorite character to portray, or one that you think is closest to your true personality?
The closest to my true personality was actually when I was the commissioner of WWE, and I honestly think that was my greatest contribution, because at the time I took over as commissioner, the show tends to run in cycles, and it got a little dark there, and so I helped brighten it up.
What's the most interesting thing you've ever autographed?
Years ago, it was a prosthetic limb. You know, when a young lady said, "You signed something for me," I heard a bunch of straps. And then, boom, she threw that up on the table. Unfortunately, since I've signed hundreds, there's a lot more people without limbs now. But I remember there was one time at a music festival, it was very hot, and I had to get on the microphone and just say, "Listen, I am so sorry, but I cannot sign any more boobs." Because the marker wasn't working with the oil, and people were asking for refunds. They wanted those boobs signed.
Wow.
Yeah. Autograph, and then they would go and have them tattooed.
No way.
Yeah, which no doubt led to happy marriages down the road. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Is there a favorite move of Mick's that you remember?
Mandible claw.
Definitely, man.
Can you demonstrate?
Yes.
Bang bang!
Bang bang!
Bang bang!
Not in the face!
And then follow me to the ledge.